room for the first night. That's the start of the G Adventures tour. I think the tour's called Highlights of Morocco, and so as part of what you pay for, you get accommodation and various food included. So this is the bathroom, which is a alright size actually, nice and clean, decent size shower, which is good. I'm only here for one night, so I don't need a huge amount of space, to be honest. I paid extra for single bedroom, like for myself, as opposed to sharing. So just a bit more privacy and kind of easier to film. I think this is kind of like a double bed, pretty much, good size. Not much of a view, but to be honest, I don't actually need much of a view because I'm only here for one night, so which is cool. But yeah, so just to give you a bit of an idea. So I'm just in Casablanca at the moment, and got a bit of time to kill, so I thought I'd check out Hassan II Mosque, which is in the centre of Casablanca. You literally can't miss it, it's huge. And it's right on the waterfront, so if you're not quite sure, just head to where the water is. And tourists can actually enter this one. I think it's one of two in Morocco that you can actually enter. And yeah, you can book a tour. I'll put the details in the description bar below. In the background, I think it's called the minaret, which is, I think, the highest in the world. I think it's the only one that's got a lift in as well. It's stunning inside, and I think, from my understanding, the actual mosque is the third largest in the world as well. You learn all sorts of quite interesting facts actually on the tour, so definitely recommend it. And I think it was about 145 dirham, Moroccan dirham. But again, I'll put the details in the description bar below. But I would say, if you're coming to Casablanca, this pretty much is the main tourist thing to do, I would say, apart from checking out some of the Medinas. And it's quite easy to get to. So it's a scorching hot day today, so I actually got a taxi. But if you're in the centre of Casablanca, it's easy enough to walk to. But yeah, if you can see it in the background. So I'm just going to head over, meet some friends now, and check a few places out. And I'm starving, so I need to get some food. I'm just checking out of our first hotel in Casablanca, and it's officially the start of our G-Adventures tour around the highlights of Morocco. So I'm fully prepared with my hat, ready to be charred, and I think we've got about a 5-hour drive to Tangier, so we'll head off shortly. So, it's a little bit windy. We've just arrived into Tangier, which is on the coast, if you can kind of see in the background. It's really sunny, so even though I've got sun lotion on, I got my hat on. Hopefully it won't blow off. But compared to Casablanca, it's poles apart. This place is really modern. You would think you're in some kind of, to be honest, Mediterranean resort. Compared to Casablanca, it's like a kind of harbour marina at the back, if you can sort of see. And I think we're about something like 20 kilometres away from the Rock of Gibraltar, so really not that far. But yeah, a lot more modern. It's a lot cleaner as well, I would say. But no, I mean, Casablanca was nice, but it was more of a kind of just a stop to get to other places. But yeah, so far, I've got a bit of a tour later, a bit of a walk around to see some of the parts of Tangier. But yeah, so far so good, it looks really nice. Just behind me is a main road, so if you can't quite hear me, it's just the traffic. But it's lunchtime now, so thought I would get a few clips in.
Okay? There's FAS and there's intershipping going back from Tangier to Tarifa. Okay? That's a shipping boat. And that's the fishing port. The biggest fishing port in all over Tangier and Morocco is this one. All this white in the water because they are safer to swim, no problem, and even no smell. Okay? That's the most of the port. And when we go to the ferry, we go over there. That's the entrance. Okay? So easy. Cafe, going to each other. This is the historical. Yeah, that's the same side. Yeah, so most of people live here, living here today, they meet each other in this cafe.
So we're just getting shown around by a local guide in Tangier, which is part of what G-Adventures offer in the tour. So you get various food and local guide tours of the destinations that you go to. So we're just at the port area now. It takes you all the way through different parts of Tangier. He shows you around the kind of architecture, the style of buildings. There's also some parts of Tangier where it very much reminded me of kind of Santorini, with the kind of blue and white colouring of the buildings, but really lovely architecture.
Education system, but in like in France and Morocco, we have lots of Quranic schools. Okay, so the idea is house, and this is the kind of hotels that you find only in the old town and the Casbah of Morocco. Is riads and guest houses. Okay, riads and guest houses.
The local guide's just finishing up with showing us around Tangier. We're just going to head off to our bus and head to our next destination. As I'm on the G Adventures Highlights of Morocco tour, we've got various stops over the next couple of weeks. So if you wanted to check out part 2 of my Morocco travel vlog, it'll be up next. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.